Okay, I wanted to start out by a thought that I had that kind of sums up the whole wedding weekend. And if anybody has seen it, or if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It was one of my all-time favorite movies growing up, thanks to my mom. But there's a movie out there, it's called When Harry Met Sally. And it's like a late 80s, early 90s film. And in the beginning and the middle and the end of that movie, they have a lot of these couples together, and they happen to be elderly, and they're all sharing their love story. I'm not gonna get choked up, I'm not gonna do it. They all share their love story, and it's a comedy, like the movie's a comedy, or I guess you should say like a rom-com, and they're sitting on this couch in this room, and they're being interviewed, and then it goes to the story of the couple and how they meet and all that stuff. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Jenny and I never got to watch it together, and it was always on my list to show her because she had never seen it. And I was like, how have you not seen it? And I never got to watch it with her, but the elderly couples are sitting in a couch like this, and they're just face to face, and they're sharing their story. And you got the man's perspective and the woman's perspective, and they just share how they met and how they fell in love. And I always had this fantasy growing up that I would have that interview one day. Not gonna do it, not gonna cry. I would have that interview where I'd be sitting with Jenny right here, and we'd be able to share our love story. And you guys have heard our love story. If you haven't, it's on the channel, but I wish I could have her tell it. She's so much better at it. But I always wanted that, sitting on the couch as an elderly couple, looking back and making jokes with each other and still kissing as an elderly couple, and still being deeply in love with your spouse even when you're, you know, way past the prime of your, or no, it's not the right, maybe not the prime of your relationship, but wait, you're at the tail end of your relationship, and you still, you know, love your spouse like you did on day one, and you get to look back and share your story. And I always wanted to do that with Jen. I always wanted to sit on a couch way, way down the line and share it with people, our kids, and our story. We don't get to do it, but my point is, the wedding was beautiful. You guys heard me talk about it. You guys, in the last live that we did, but it was gorgeous. The weekend was beautiful. It was so nice to see my friends, my best friends, my closest friends, and I feel like this is a couple days after. I feel like I'm coming down from the high of seeing everybody. Once you come down from the high of seeing all your friends and you're supporting your best friend getting married, then you starts to hit you that you lost your spouse. I think it's just as soon as I get comfortable, as soon as I'm feeling great, it's just another, I don't know, pitfall or whatever, but tonight's one of those nights. I have a playlist on my phone. It's just called Wanna Cry. I created it a little while ago when certain songs would hit and trigger, or even new songs that I haven't heard before, and they just make you feel a certain way. Sometimes you just need a good cry. Tonight's one of those nights, but a summary of the wedding. The wedding was beautiful. I'm so happy and proud of my best friend and his new wife. They deserve so much happiness. I know they're gonna be together forever. They're a cute couple. They love each other so much, and you know, my best friend's been through a lot. And he found someone really great, so I'm super proud of them. As you can see, my cat saying hi. Don't try to bully her, Flower. Yeah, you tell him, Kira. You tell him you need space. You tell him. Huck will be nice. I'm just so happy for them. And, you know, I was telling my sister-in-law that the wedding was beautiful. Everything was fun. Everything was great. Hi, Flower. It's just you have little moments where in the back of your head you realize, oh, I'm dancing without my spouse. Or, oh, I'm eating this gourmet vegetarian dinner that was prepared for us. Jenny would have loved this. Or, you know, you just sleeping in a hotel alone. I know I chose that because, you know, my kids didn't come and whatever, but, you know, you going to a hotel and sleeping alone is something I haven't done before. And it's hard. So overall, I'm so thankful for my friends. They made the weekend so amazing, and they didn't have to. It wasn't my weekend. It was my best friend's weekend, and we all had so much fun celebrating him and didn't even think of sadness. But I think now the coming down is just, you know, I miss my wife, and I miss my spouse, I miss my friend, I miss my love, I'm just lonely, man. Just lonely. It's like the house is kind of going back to feeling really, really eerily quiet at night. So I'm just listening to my playlist, doing chores, you know, just things to take my mind off of it. But yeah, just a little sad as of late. But the wedding was great. I'm so thankful that I got to go. I'm so thankful that I was invited, and I got to see two people share love, and it was so much fun. But if you don't know the scene I'm talking about in the movie Harry Met Sally, go watch it, or YouTube it, or watch the movie, because it's cute to see. Or if you're with a significant other, try to tell your love story. Try to think back to when you first met and the butterflies that you felt when you first met someone, and it's fun. So I am just going through it with grief right now. And that's what I told my sister-in-law yesterday, just kind of going through it. I think it's a combination of things. It's a combination of I think the wedding had a lot of emotions. I think the fact that my Bible study group, we still get together, but the actual study part is done. As my dog goes crawling in the pillows. There she goes. I can't put my finger on it. It's just grief. It's just what it does. And it just hits you when it hits you and whenever it wants. And, you know, I've had a good couple of weeks, and then I kind of get hit with this kind of low feeling. You just miss the person you lost. And I've been talking to her a lot more, and like a lot. I just keep getting reminded that she's not here. Her spirit is here, her things are here, pictures are all around the house of her, but my wife's not here. I feel like my brain struggles with that sometimes. Like, it gets it, but it doesn't get it. And something I've been doing on days like today that I'm struggling, my brain wants to go to those moments right when she passed. And I don't really want to go back there, honestly. Those were hard times. I don't want to go back there. I mean, I don't mind it because I get to think of my wife, but I don't like to remember that stuff. But I'm trying to learn to turn. Oh, the clothes are done. My dryer's done. I'm trying to learn to turn that when my brain goes right there. Try to think of a happy thought. You know. You know, going to the beach as a family. I posted a little video on my Instagram. If you want to go find it, it's in the comment section. If you want to go join my Instagram, you just have to ask for me and I'll add you. But I posted a video of one of the first amusement parks we went to. As a family, and the kids were just babies, and it was before cancer, and just the amount of happiness you see in my wife's face. I just want to go. Just want to go back for a little bit. That's something that I wish that you could go back for just even a day. But I know it would be too hard to then go back to reality, but I just miss her. And lately it's just really strong. It's about the only thing I can muster up to feel. So what I do is I try to take some of the tips that I've given to people in grief and dive into something. A good book, a distracting show, whatever, journaling. And right now it's just my kids, just pouring into my kids as much as I can, and it's helping. Hey bud, relax. It's helping. So, yeah, I just, I came on to do a summary of the wedding, and here I am. And none of this came out during the wedding. I just want to be clear. I didn't want to make it about me at all. During the wedding weekend, it was all about my best friend and his soon-to-be wife, and didn't make it about anything. This is just me feeling my emotions now, after the fact. So I didn't want to take anything away from their wedding and everything that they were doing. So all in all, beautiful weekend. You miss the one you love. And, you know, I miss my wife. And I know she would have had a great time, and we would have been able to talk about so many things and just love being with each other. And like I said, at one of the parking spots that I did when I was waiting for the wedding to start, you know, imagining her healthy before cancer and going to that wedding, you know, it's such a weird concept in my brain. But she would have loved it. She would have had so much fun. And she would have loved it with cancer too, being sick. But, you know, it's nice to go back to those days when cancer wasn't a part of our life. No, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling. But I love you guys. Stay tuned to watch the clips from the wedding. Not the wedding. We weren't allowed to film at the wedding. But stay tuned to watch you know, different points where I kind of stop and talk during the wedding weekend. This is my overall summary, but now you get to see kind of my little stop and talk during the weekend. So enjoy. All right, Kyle's log. I need to shave. It is wedding weekend. My best friend is getting married, and I was, of course, invited to the wedding. But a couple notes. One, I'm super nervous. This is the first wedding I'm going to ever alone, not with my wife. And two, I was talking to my therapist, and, you know, people may casually ask, I'm going to know everybody there for the most part, but there may be somebody there who doesn't know my situation and, oh, where's your wife or whatever. So I'm nervous about answering that question, but I'm almost positive that most of the people there will know my situation and our situation and whatever. But so it's wedding day, or today's rehearsal dinner day. So I realized that I already know this, but Jenny was really good at like pre-planning and planning, and she was just great at that. And so I would have already been packed. I would have already had everything taken care of, and I have nothing taken care of. So I'm at Target at 8 a.m. I had to take the day off from work because I don't really have anything ready. I cleaned the whole house last night so that Uncle Michael is staying there comfortably while he's taking care of my dogs. Kids aren't allowed at this wedding, so I am completely going solo. They are going with their auntie. Ellis had a really big cry when I dropped him off for school. And I hate to say this, it sounds so insensitive, but it just reminds me how strong our bond is, even on the days where I don't feel perfect or I feel like I'm not giving them the best life. Our bond is really freaking strong, and we're all really attached to each other. Okay, he's got me getting emotional. So even just a weekend away from them is tough. We all feel it. We all seem to have like extreme separation anxiety. And I think it's the trauma we've all been through. You know, losing your wife, losing your mommy, man, nobody wants to go through that. And I think we're all really struggling, but I've been excited for this week for a long time. I'm excited to have some adult time without the kids. I'm excited to support my best friend getting married and to be in a place of love and happiness. And I'm excited to do all this stuff. It's also bringing on waves of emotion, right? As expected. That's with everything, but I need to go pick out an outfit. I need something to wear, and it's freaking raining, so that changes everything I had in my mind, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited and nervous, and we'll see how today goes, but come along with me as I shop. Then I gotta go get a haircut. I didn't do that. Jenny would have made sure that was done already, or she would have just cut my hair. And then I got to pack for the kids, and then I got to pack for myself, and then get on the road. I got to be in LA by 4, which is on a day with no traffic, that's probably an hour away from me. With traffic, you're going on maybe 2. So I'm thinking I got to leave here around 1, maybe 1:30 at the latest to make sure I'm there on time. So yeah, and I got to shave. Don't let me forget to shave. Jenny for sure would have said, bro, shave. Okay, got a haircut, but I don't have to do anything to my hair until obviously tomorrow. I got my puppy here, my little puppy. Oh, Huckle. Huckle's a good boy. So now I'm just packing and did some last minute outfit shopping and getting ready to go. Uncle Michael's coming over soon to take care of the pups and the kitty cat. And then I'm packing to get going. Okay, I am packed. Just got to close all this up. Ellis is packed. Winnie is packed. Ellis's baseball stuff is packed. Ellis asked me to pack his favorite blankie and their Pokemon cards. So they are all good. And then I was packing and I said, you know what I want to bring? I want to bring this picture. It's a picture, couple pictures of Jenny. So I am bringing those in my backpack. So we are good to go. I will be on the road soon. Come on. Come on. What is this? What is this? Amazing. Can I open this door? Well, of course I can. Come on. Walked into this. Who's gonna get this? Ellis or Winnie? It's so cute. I'll have to buy another one and so that they each have one. But I ordered the bigger suite because why the heck not, right? And it's so cute. Jenny would have loved this. We have our own balcony right on the water. And then a huge bed. And then look at all this area over here. It's like a little, like, almost eating area. Is there a bathroom in here? Of course there is. Oh my gosh. What a nice hotel, man. All right, fit check, fit check. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Ba-ba, ba-ba. A lot of firsts on my own, but here's one good first. Pete's Coffee, which there are none out by us where we live. It's really loud. They have an all-vegan breakfast sandwich. And so I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what? I bet there's a Pete's Coffee out here because we're out by the beach. And sure enough, all-vegan breakfast sandwich with vegan egg, vegan cheese, everything's awesome. Coffee's not that great, but... So what I was gonna say, but I got embarrassed on the street, was, again, another first crossed off the list, I think. This has to be a first. Staying in a hotel by myself. I haven't done that. Not that it's a fun thing to cross off the list, but I just realized it last night. I've been in a hotel alone with my kids when we went to Vegas, and I have not, stayed in a hotel room alone. So I was a little nervous last night, but, you know, my friends, we all hung out until, I don't even know, it was late, so didn't even sleep that long, and then got up real early this morning. And because this place is right on the beach, I'm literally looking at the ocean right here. And
Tanner said, "So you wearing blue? I'll wear blue too."
The ocean's literally right here. I mean, it's just a beautiful spot. And you can't help but every time you do something like this, you think, you know, would love to be walking with my wife along the beach. And then I think of, sometimes I'm even as, I don't know if it's selfish, but I'm even as selfish as to go back before cancer. You know, because sometimes I think Cancer Jenny might not have been able to, she wouldn't have been able to make all these walks. There's a bunch of hills leading up to the beach. So then I think back to pre-Cancer Jenny, if that makes sense, and our relationship then, and picturing us here and how much, you know, we'd love walking around, waking up, having breakfast together, and then going to the wedding. It's just hard to be without your spouse, but it's a beautiful day. I'm excited for the wedding. Beautiful morning, and now I'm gonna go back to my room and shower and start getting ready for the day, but it's beautiful out here. So it is the day after, and last night was so much fun. It was honestly not emotional. It was so fun and happy to see my friends, and then happy to see one of my best friends get married. And it wasn't, you know, like, yes, I was one of the only ones without their spouse, but, you know, like everyone was dancing together and everyone was having fun together. So I can't say enough about how fun and positive the whole thing was, and I feel so lucky to have gone. I feel so blessed that my kids were being taken care of while I was away for the weekend. I'm excited to go see them. I miss them, but overall it was a great weekend, and I'm so happy that I did it. So I'll talk more later, but I just kind of wanted to sum up the little weekend here, but it was great. So much fun.